They say that journalists are writing or photographing the first draft of history, and history, when seen from 5, 10, 15 years later, has a very different perspective than what we see in the moment that we're taking those photographs.
I find out now that photographs I did 20 years ago, now they are historic documents. It's like they have a second life.
Every time you click the shutter, you're creating an historic document, and because history is like now, just that second that passed is history. And so whatever you photograph, that's history.
When it comes to these really, important historical moments that often involve war or disaster, you're also gathering evidence. And so sometimes I think the value of what we do as photojournalists is beyond the story that you're telling. At a deeper level, you're also providing irrefutable evidence of events that have happened, so that governments can never say this didn't happen. I can say yes it did, and here is the evidence.
And sometimes the photographs that are really important to us today don't make a bit of difference years down the road. And others that we take and we don't think of much in the moment turn out to be historically very important. And at the moment that we take those photographs, we often don't know the difference. And that goes for people who are new in the profession or people like me who've been doing it for more than 25 years.
No matter what you're photographing, you're documenting something. Every picture is a moment in history. I don't care if you're photographing fashion, because fashion changes and trends change, and what we wear has a lot to do with the period that we're in. So that's an historic document that describes us at a certain moment. Or maybe you're photographing somebody's daily life, and that's historic. Everything that you photograph is history. It becomes an historic document.
So it's about gathering evidence when it comes to human rights, particular events in history that we need to look back on if we're going to understand anything from history. And you're providing that historical document.